I would like to start off by saying right out of the way that I am not talking about Rise of Lyric or the television show, because neither of them are what I would consider underrated, as Rise of Lyric was released unfinished and widely considered to be one of the worst games ever made, while the Sonic Boom TV show is one of the greatest things to ever grace mankind. That's right, we're talking about the 3DS gems. Hi there, I'm ScoopDoop24, and let's not waste time with introductions despite the introduction that just played. We begin in the far-off time of 2014 in the minds of the Sega executives, where they thought, what if we made one terrible game for Nintendo's failure console, the Wii U, and gave the development of the other game on the more successful system to these guys, what are they called, Santa Monica. Sure, they'll do. And Santa Monica went and made a masterpiece. Well, that's a bit of a stretch, but Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal on the 3DS was an amazing game compared to the console counterpart. So I'm gonna talk about it whether you like it or not. The story of this game is irrelevant. It's Sonic. I gotta go fast. Now, as for mechanics, along with the basic going left and right, you have the Y button to dash, the X button for your character's special move, the B button to jump and homing attack, and finally, the oh-so-legendary A button for the purple lasso thing. I actually don't know what it's called. And I feel like the moveset fits perfectly into the linear, but also Metroidvania level design. Now I can hear you already. Metroidvania? In a snock? And although it sounds like a terrible match, I assure you it works really well. A good example being that you can only play as Sonic in the beginning, but by the second level you unlock Tails, and later you unlock Sticks and Knuckles. And you can switch between them at any time inside the levels. Using the first level as an example, early on in the level you find a fan on the ground that, as Sonic, serves no purpose. Then, later, you can come back as Tails and use it to hover to get to a new part of the level. Later on, you find a red hole with cracked tiles, which can only be used by Knuckles. And right near the end of the level, there's a spinning spike pillar obstacle that can only be destroyed by Stick's boomerang. And the mechanics all feel natural and blend well when you are playing to create an experience that you can just zone out to and enjoy yourself. But then, after Sega sent Rise of Lyric right back to hell where it belonged, Santa Monica decided to continue Sonic Boom in the way it was always meant to be, 2D and fun. With Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice on the 3DS. And on face value alone, this game seems very similar, and that's because it is. It's just replacing the purple whip thing. I really need to actually look up what that thing is called. No, I'll go with it. It replaces the purple whip thing with both a fire and ice variant. And it has a slightly better frame rate than the first game that I mentioned. And honestly, that's all I really have to say about it. Yeah, I don't really like this one that much. Mostly because it's just a rehash of the last game's level design and gameplay mechanics, meaning after playing them one after another, it's a bit of a dull experience. But considering they're both around the same price, and just about the only thing you have to consider when picking one up is, do you like purple whip lasso things, or burning and freezing stuff? And on that note, those are the Sonic Boom games that I would consider to be criminally underrated. And I hope you enjoyed. This wasn't a very long one, but if you did enjoy, perhaps you could hit the like button. you know, if you did enjoy it, because it motivates me to continue creating. And on that note, stay strong, Scoop Troop.
This video is over now. You'll find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this